welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. Let's get started. Let's start as we always do. By simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Take the time to settle. Lie back so the floor can support you. You no longer need to worry about your posture, holding yourself up. You're able to just let the body relax. Let it soften around the edges. And take the time to feel the body. You feel the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, the hands, the chest, the abdomen, the lower back, the upper back. You feel the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves. You feel your body lying here in stillness, heavy against the floor. And as you feel it, inevitably sensations will arise, and then the mind tries to put a story to it, deciding if it's good or bad, right or wrong. Feels like this because of that, it feels like that because of this. And that's the cycle that we're trying to get out of. So as you notice the mind starting to wind up, starting to wander off, you simply draw back. And again, you take the time to just feel the body as it is. You start to feel how the breath moving interacts with the body. The torso expanding with those inhales, contracting with the exhales. All these sensations that are there all day long, but we're always busy looking outward, looking forward. And so we don't notice these. So here in this place of stillness, as we settle in, we start to notice the sensations. And it's these sensations that help to anchor us right here. They put us right at the start of the practice. And take just a few more breaths, a couple more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. You sense a movement, a shifting of the body. And back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You close your eyes if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get your hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend. And exhale, pressing the hips back and up, down, up. You settle. You take any movement you like. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, you rise up, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward. And exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down, up. You let the head hang heavy. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. Exhale as you lower. Inhale. And exhale, down, up. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, nice and open across the collarbone. Exhale, hips high and back. Feeling the body as it moves. Feeling the breath as you move. Not only waking up the body, warming up all those major muscle groups, but helping to get the mind to settle in. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale for cobra, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Heels pressing towards the floor. And tailbone tilting towards the ceiling. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale the down dog. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale rising. Exhale hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close the eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Don't the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. The hips sit as low as you like. The tailbone drawing down the thighs, hugging it. The torso and arms reach up. Then exhale, straightening the legs, and you fold forward. You catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head hangs heavy. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Working into this forward fold. Opening up the back line of the body. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg moves. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. That left heel spins and both feet are flat, firm to the mat. As that front knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. You get that nice upward lift, that opening through the torso. Those arms reach for the ceiling. And turning this into warrior three, you keep the arms up or hands to your heart as you start to shift your weight forward out over that right leg, lifting that left leg up behind you. Working to bring the torso and left thigh parallel to the floor. But more important than being parallel is feeling long from the crown of the head to left heel. A nice straight, long line from end to end. Holding it in space, balanced over that right leg. Then exhale as the left foot steps back, high lunge. You're going to lower that left knee to the floor, uncurl the toes, crescent lunge. The hips sink down and forward, the arms reach up and back. You take any hand position you like. But you open through the front of the body. And exhale, release the hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, warrior one. Rising into it, and breathing. And again, keeping the arms up or hands to your heart as you start to shift your weight forward for warrior three. Rising up over that left leg. Finding that long line from the crown of your head to right heel. Then exhale, the right foot steps back, high lunge. Then lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips as the arms lift the torso up and back. Actively drawing your hips towards that left heel. And exhale, hands to the floor. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward, low lunge. Then from here, we're going to glue the palms to the floor. Without moving the hands on your next inhale, you press into that right foot, trying to straighten the right knee out as best you can. Exhale, bend the knee, release that tension, sinking the hips back down. Then inhale, press into that right foot, trying to straighten the right knee. Exhale, bend the knee, release the tension. Inhale, extending, keeping the palms flat. Exhale, bend, sinking in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we're going to hold it so that left heel spins in. Both feet are flat. And that right leg straightens out. And if that means you need to lift up onto your fingertips, or move your hands onto your foot or your shin. And now move those hands so that right leg can be straight. And then on an exhale, you fold forward over that right leg for pyramid pose. Working to keep the hips squared to the top edge of the mat. That left hip draws forward to touch. And get that deep stretch to the back of that right thigh. Then inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, you step the left foot forward next to the right, folding over your legs. Inhale, rising all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, close your eyes as you take a breath. And palms together. Gesture balancing the body and mind as we make our way into extended hand to toe pose. So you start to shift your weight to the left. Left hand to left hip. Right arm straight out in front. And on inhale, you isolate those hip flexors on that right thigh as you lift that right leg as high up as you can. When it won't go any higher, then you reach out and hand to grab the big toe. Or let the knee bend and catch behind the thigh. And you stand tall with the torso. Then as you want to work deeper, maybe you're working on reaching inside the leg to catch the big toe. Maybe you're working on straightening out that right leg. Or you're trying to lift that right foot up towards the ceiling. But you want to feel tall through the torso, grounded through that left leg. Wherever you are. And nice and easy, you release hold of that leg and you lower the right foot down. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Going straight to down dog or moving through vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, lunge. Glue the palms to the mat. And on exhale, you press into that left foot, trying to straighten the knee. Then exhale, bend the knee, sink the hips. Inhale, lengthening out, keeping the palms flat. Exhale, bend the knee, sink into it. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And the right heel spins in. Both feet are grounded as the left leg then straightens up, setting up for pyramid. You adjust your hand position so that that left leg can be straight. And when you're ready on an exhale, you fold forward over that left leg. And as your torso folds forward, a lot of your weight's going to shift into that left leg. But keep pressing actively into that right leg. Anchoring your hips by keeping both legs active. Both feet firmly pressing into the mat. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. And exhale, you step the right foot forward next to the left. Folding over your legs. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And relax your arms, take a breath. Palms together. You start to shift to the right. Right hand to right hip. Left hand straight out in front. And on inhale, you lift that left leg up as high as you can. When it won't go any higher, then you reach out and grab the big toe or bend the knee and catch behind the thigh. You breathe. Working deeper as you look. Trying to catch that toe. Trying to straighten that leg. Trying to lift the foot. Just stay tall with the torso. Open across the collarbone as you go deeper here. Sternum lifting. Tailbone drawing down. It's a nice and easy release hold of that leg or foot and place on the mat. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. Sitting down behind that right thigh. The right knee bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. You feel open across the lap. And making our way into half move. Left hand to left hip. Right hand's going to guide you forward, shifting your weight out over that right leg as you rise up. Trying to keep the hips and shoulders stacking. Maybe reaching that left arm for the ceiling. And just like with Warrior 3, you're trying to feel long from the crown of your head to that left heel. Broadening, lengthening. Full breaths. And you keep it together as you start to bend that right knee, stepping that left foot back. Warrior two. Then straighten out the right leg. Turn the toes in so the feet are parallel. And on exhale, you fold forward. Getting your hands to the floor. And maybe starting to walk the hands back. Drawing the torso deeper between your thighs. The head hangs, the tailbone tilting towards the ceiling. And notice if most of your weight sitting in your heels, your toes are light, and if so, shift those hips forward a bit. Try and balance the weight from ball of foot to heel. And inhale, lifting up halfway. And on exhale, you walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot and stepping back. And exhale, left foot forward. Warrior two. Nice open stance. And just let the eyes soften. And right hand to right hip. Left hand's going to guide you forward, shifting it over that left leg as you rise up, half move. Feeling long. A sense of stability through that left leg. A sense of control. Holding the body in space. And nice and light, you step that right foot back. Warrior two. Straighten out the left leg. Turn those left toes in, feet parallel. And exhale as you fold forward. If you like to take a different hand position, catching your toes or interlacing the fingers behind your back, feel free. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, you walk your hands around to the top edge of the mat, framing that left foot as you step back. And exhale the right foot forward, low lunge. And we're going into side angle from here. So right hand on the floor inside the right foot. Left heel spins it. And on inhale, you sweep that left arm, left side of your torso up to the ceiling. If you want to wrap that top arm behind your back, catching the inner thigh or catching hands, feel free. Nice full breaths. And exhale, bringing that left hand to the floor. Keep the right hand inside the right foot as you peel that left heel and step the left foot forward. Outside your left hand, coming into a squat. And we're here for just a breath as we make our way into crow pose. So when you're ready, if you know crow, you go right into it. Otherwise, one step at a time. Fingers spread wide, palms flat shoulder distance. Hips lift, then bending your knees and elbows so that those knees touch your upper arms. And once they touch, all you have to do is start to lean forward. Shifting your body weight out in front. The toes get light. The hands get heavy. Keep your gaze forward about a foot or two in front of you. Two more breaths. Then you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the left foot forward. Then left hand on the floor inside the foot. Right heel spins it. And inhales, that right side sweeps open. Side angle. Keeping the arms in a T. Or wrapping that top arm behind your back. Catching the thigh or catching hands. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Keeping them to the inside of that left foot as you step that right foot forward outside your right hand, coming into a squat. You take a breath, and once again, making your way to crow pose. If you want any variations, feel free. Otherwise, keep it simple. Palms flat, fingers wide, hips lift, knees and elbows bent, and then you just lean forward. Two more breaths. And finding your way to down dog. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. And you settle. The hips sitting low. Nice long line from the back of that right knee to the front of the left. And then take the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Broadening across the collarbone, and on exhale, you shift forward for toppling tree. Rising up over that right leg. It starts like warrior three, finding that line from the crown of your head to left heel. And then as you feel steady, you start to let the torso fold forward as that left heel reaches for the ceiling and your arms draw away from your back. Then exhale, release the hands to the floor. The left foot steps back, low lunge. And lower the left knee, uncurl the toes. And you shift your hips back so that right leg can straighten out. Hanumanasana. You can fold forward over that right thigh. Working that deep stretch to the 3 hamstring muscles. Or start to slide that right heel forward. Working towards your full splits. Then exhale, draw that right foot back if it's slid out. Plant the hands, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. And you work into the stance, opening up through the hips, sinking them low. Left thigh reaching forward, right thigh pressing back. You get that nice range of motion from thigh to thigh. Then take the arms behind your back and interlace the fingers. Open up across the collarbone. And exhale as you shift forward, toppling tree. Rising up over that left leg. And once you find that line from crown of head to right heel, you start to hinge at that left hip. Holding the torso forward, lifting that right heel to the ceiling. Then release the hands to the floor. Right foot steps back. Right knee lowers, uncurl the toes. Shift your hips back to straighten that left leg out. You lift the toes up. You fold forward over that left leg. Or you slide that left heel forward. Anamanasana. Whenever you get where you're going, full or half, you just settle into it. Nice full breaths. The eyes soften. You get that deep lengthening through the back of that left leg. If you're working into full splits, you get that nice lengthening through the front of the right leg. And drawing that left foot back if it's slid out. Plant the hands. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, draw the knee forward for pigeon. Placing that right knee on the mat. The left leg slides back. You can stay upright for pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward. And inhale, rising up. You're going to rock over to that right hip and sweep the left leg out in front. And we're going into sleeping tortoise. So you bring the soles of the feet together and you have your heels about 2 feet away from your body. So rather than having them in tight like we would for Baddha Konasana, they're about 2 feet away. And palms face up, and you place the backs of your hands on the floor and slide those hands underneath your calves, trying to bring your hands to the tops of your feet. And then with your forearms under those calves, you use that as leverage to start to draw the torso down, bring your forehead towards your heels. Inhale, rising up, and tie yourself. Cross the ankles as you roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg, and exhale, you draw the knee forward, and you place on the mat for pigeon. You stay upright, or you fold forward. Then inhale, rising up. You rock over to the left hip, and you bring that right leg out in front. And now you can do sleeping tortoise once again, soles of the feet together, about 2 feet. You slide the hands and fold forward. Or you can try full tortoise. You take your feet wider than your mat, and you start to fold between your legs. As you start to get nice and low in between your thighs, you think about taking your arms underneath your thighs. Fingers point towards the wall behind you. Then peel the toes up off the mat, and you start to slide those heels out like you would for Hanumanasana. As the legs straighten out, your arms are pulled down, bringing your torso down a little bit. And you're making kind of a big X with the legs and arms, trying to get the torso as close to the floor as you can. Inhale, rising up, untying yourself, crossing the ankles and rolling forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands and inhale, float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. You bring the legs through, the arms reach up, and exhale as you fold forward. Paschimottanasana. And reaching out behind your feet as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Take a nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. Opening the front of the body. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. The hips lift. The elbows bend. Hands against your low back as you send the legs up. few more breaths if you want your variations. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide, scissor them apart. Taking a twist, lotus, whatever feels good, just playing with your legs, your hips suspended in air. And if you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center, and you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. And release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and easy, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown, head, and floor. And exhale, lowering down. Draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms into cactus, arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to the left. One final twist. And back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching a right up for headstand. If you're doing a headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you want, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. And keep the elbows as they are as you bring the hands up, fingers and lips, palms apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. Then curl the toes and lift the knees. As you feel steady, shoulders engaged, you walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips higher. Eventually bending one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. You find your balance, and then you take the legs straight up. You stay up as long as you want, coming down the same way you went up whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Trying to waken the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And when you're ready on an inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. Great to have you join, and hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.